Hello and welcome to part 5 of the video tutorials for how to create lighting. Today we're going to go over what each view window on the software does. So in the bottom right you can see the 4 different view windows. This is what cues looks like. This is what you'll be using most of the time. At the top you have the output window. This is going to be what each button on the actual lighting deck plays. So let's say I take slider 25 up here, it's going to put it up here, and that number there will exactly correspond to what percentage of the slider you've put up. If I select a slider, it'll be highlighted in orange here. Down here you have the cue list, so if I record a cue, this is where it will appear. You can also see how long it takes for the cue to come in. In this case, it comes in instantly with 0 seconds of fade. You can see the intensity of the light that's being played on this cue. In this case, just 25. At the bottom, you can see the current and next cues and the last cue, but it's not going to be highlighted. You can see this information as well. However, this isn't going to be particularly important if you're just trying to run a simple show. That's mainly what the cue list is for, and this is going to be where you're looking if you're trying to run a production where you've already programmed everything and you just need to cycle through the cues. The next one, and you can access this either by pressing it on the touch screen or by pressing the view button on the deck. This is the fader tab. So at the top you can see is the same as the cue tab, except at the bottom here you have each individual light, and you can see what percentage of it is put up. So you can see that it's kind of like just a digital version of the board. So I'm sliding it up and down and it's moving exactly in tandem with it. So it just displays how much of each light is put up, what percentage. It also labels what each light is. The actual name of the light, not what it does. Then the third tab is CBSP. You can access this using either the board or the touch screen. This has C stands for color palettes, B stands for beam palettes, S stands for shape palettes, P stands for position palettes. So this is just where you're going to be controlling the different things that you can do with the light, the different shapes you can make the light if your equipment allows for it, which ours does a little bit, but not very much. Mainly what you're going to be doing here though is controlling the colors. This is essentially the same as the terminal on the lighting board where you can select the different colors. You can just do the same, but from the touch screen here. Here you can have the actual name, or you can go to this view where you can select each thing, and I don't have a light selected, so it's not going to display anything, but you can use the color picker here instead of the palettes. You can also go to mood boards, which is like an assortment of lights when you're trying to go for a certain theme with your play. It kind of skips the process of trying to find what looks good, and you can just pick a theme here. And then the other 3 pretty much don't have to worry about, because 2 of them we can't even do, but yeah, you can just pretty much ignore those unless you're doing some intermediate level lighting work in the booth, and by then you'll know how to do it anyway. This tutorial will be useless. So next we go to group FX color. You can access that. I accidentally changed windows there, I apologize. You can do either the lighting board or the touch screen to access it. In this case I used the lighting board. Here you have effect palettes, which is however many lights you have selected. I'll just, for demonstration, put 4 up outside. I'll do 4 ones that are more visible. I'll put these 4 up, and then I can select on this touch screen whatever effect I want, and it'll play it out there. You can also choose like kaleidoscope, and you can see it changing as I go through things. Yep, so you also have, this is just the different, this is just showing the different lights that we have on the deck, and you can select them from here. Here you have color palettes again, twice. I'm not exactly sure why we configured it this way, but you just have 2 color palette boards here. And so that is each view window on the touchscreen.